Welcome back to Access Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and so I'll be doing a walkthrough and review of Naruto Shippuden episode 312. Now, if you remember from last episode, we find out it's another flashback about Naruto. However, we get to see Obito preparing to go after Naruto with the rest of the Akutsuki. Definitely worth mentioning, but again, that's where the episode ends, and all my final thought and rating at the end of the clip, so stay tuned. But let's dive right on in. So we open up this episode with Lee and Sai. It looks like they're resting. They're off in the distance, and they're resting. They're not attacking, but they seem a little tired. So I guess that's why they're resting. Then moving on past that, we are taken to a little cutscene with Guy Sensei. Yeah, we see Guy, and he's getting ready to fight Master Shen. So we're introduced to a new character, and his name is Master Shen. Apparently Master Shen is an ultimate taijutsu user. So he's on the same level as both Lee and Guy. I'm like, oh, now we know what this episode's about. Now, a little more information about Master Shen, other than he's an ultimate taijutsu user. He is a reanimated shinobi. Okay, that was pretty damn obvious. But he's a hero from the Leaf Village. Like, oh shit, not only is he exactly like Guy and Lee, he's also from the same damn village? This can't be good. Now, moving on past that, we get to see Master Shen. Now, Master Shen uses a Leaf Gust, and he takes out Guy right away. So Master Shen, I mean, they don't just give you the Master title for no reason, so he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. However, Master Shen, he uses Leaf Gust on Guy and blows him the fuck away. Catches Guy kind of off guard, and it was kind of funny in my opinion because it's Guy. Whenever he really gets serious, you know the shit is really there. I don't think he was being really serious. I mean, this was a reanimated shinobi, and again, Master Shen is a hero from the Leaf Village, so you were kind of hoping for more of a realistic battle, but we did not get to see that. So yeah, I was a little pissed off. But moving on past that, we do see Lee. Yeah, Lee decides to join the fight and aid Guy. So we see Lee helping Guy out right away. I mean, it's student helping the teacher. And come on, they look like a father and son combo. Be honest. They talk alike, they dress alike, they have the same, agenda on training and what have you. And the shinobi way. But moving on past that, of course, Lee is helping Guy. We saw that coming. And Lee knows Master Shen? No, this can't happen. So Guy basically tells Lee, this guy was before your time. Lee, you probably weren't even born. He died. Master Shen died during the last, all-out war that was taking place. And you're like kind of scratching your head, well then how come Lee is very strong on believing he knows Master Shen? And ironically, Master Shen, he knows Lee. So what the hell is going on? So we're taken to a little brief flashback. Apparently Lee, in this flashback, asked Master Chen to teach him the Leaf Dragon God technique. Okay, this is starting to make sense, but again, that's where we open up with. Now moving on past that, we are taken back to the flashback. Now we see Lee, and he actually comes across a scroll, thanks to Tenten, of course. Tenten's the one that actually helps, Lee read or whatnot. If that makes any sense, I'll say it one more time. Tenten actually helps Lee with a scroll which was found. Now it has something to do with the taijutsu masters and whatnot. Well, not so much masters, but it has something to do with taijutsu and the ultimate technique known as the Leaf Dragon God. And Lee is excited because this is a new technique that he can use since he's a taijutsu student. He's not really a master yet, even though he's mastered a couple different techniques. He's still not there yet, he's still not at a Jonin level, although he's pretty damn close in my opinion, but sorry, I digress. Again, Tenten is helping Lee with this scroll in order for Lee to learn the Dragon God technique. However, there's one little flaw. Yeah, this scroll is missing some valuable information on completing it. Yeah, completing this ultimate technique. And Lee's kind of sad. In fact, he's stricken enough where he actually asked the group, well, is the person who created this scroll still alive? And obviously Master Chen is dead in this flashback, or at least that's what everyone believes, so he decides to visit Master Shen's grave, just to pay some homage to him and whatnot, and he does. He takes Tenten with him, as well as, I believe Naruto is also with him, and they go to the grave. Now, ironically, Lee does run into the granddaughter of, Master Chen, who is Azami. I was like, okay, why is Azami leaving food at her grandfather's grave? At first I thought, oh, okay, that's probably his favorite food. Yeah, it was, except she turns around and ends up telling the group, yeah, my grandfather's not dead. He's still alive. You know, he likes eating these treats. Like, so this beloved master of the Leaf Village, this hero, faked his own death? Huh? Sneaky little bastard. This is something Jirai probably would do, but not Master Chen. Then again, we don't know shit about Master Chen, but I thought that was kind of funny. And then out of nowhere, we see Master Chen appear after his granddaughter leaves. So now we see Lee, Naruto, and Tenten face to face with Master Chen. I thought that was definitely worth mentioning. Now Lee right away asked for Master Chen's help to learn this ultimate technique. Master Chen's not taking this kid seriously, so Lee is getting pounded by Master Chen, plain and simple. And I kind of like watching, because you know what? Lee, you're a moron. You're a really great moron because you keep going, you keep getting stronger, and that's what we like to see. But I would have chose a better master. Even though this guy is exactly who you want to learn from, because he's like a master of the taijutsu arts and whatnot. I mean, that's good for you, but I don't know. Too much taijutsu kind of messes with you. I know you can't use anything else, but I would have strived for something else. Maybe got an eye implant or something, you know? Taijutsu can be overrated after a while, but sorry, I digress. But again, Master Chen is beating the crap out of Lee, and it's very disappointing. Lee can't do shit, and he's just getting really desperate. That's all I can say. He's getting very desperate to learn this new technique. He's not giving up. You punch him once, he gets back. You punch him twice, he comes back. That's Lee for you, plain and simple. Now, Lee does attempt to wait for Master Chen to come around, you know, for him to stop beating the crap out of him, to teach him the next thing he needs to know in order to perform this technique. And it's not working. Master Chen is not letting up. So day in and day out, you know, you see Master Chen fighting Lee, and it's not going anywhere. Now, to Lee, this is training in some sort. You know, this is some kind of training. Even though Master Chen, you know, that's not training, it's just me beating the shit out of a kid who's not going to learn this new technique. So we're taking to a little cutscene with Lee versus Master Chen. Finally, Master Chen is taking this very seriously. So we see Lee, and he's fighting Master Chen, and Lee actually uses something called a dynamic entry. Now, I don't know about you, but within the anime series, I've never seen Lee use something called a dynamic entry. I could be wrong. Manga-wise, I thought I've read something about that a couple times. But anyways, we see Lee, he uses dynamic entry on Master Chen. And Master Chen uses his Leaf Dragon God technique right away. No surprise there. And I was like, okay, come on, Lee. Look, this is a master here. You're really going to use something random like a dynamic entry technique? No. Guess what? Lee loses right off the bat. He's been defeated. He ends up bruised. He ends up cut. And it's kind of sad. Lee has his ass handed to him on a silver platter, or a silver plate in this case, my bad, by Master Chen. And Master Chen did not let up at all. And then once he turns his back, I know just for a brief second, Master Chen takes pity on Lee. Yeah, Master Chen, he takes pity on Lee, and then he vanishes. That's right, Master Chen does not teach Lee jack, nothing. I thought, whoa, what's going on? This does not happen in Naruto Shippuden. No, he's got to come back. He's got to teach him something. No, he doesn't. In fact, after that, apparently Lee started training himself to defeat Master Chen's ultimate technique, but, you know, he never gets to fight Master Chen again until now. So we're taken to the present in this episode. So we're no longer in the flashback. We're taken out. We're in the present. And guess what? We get to see Lee fight Master Chen yet again. And Lee actually uses the one-man primary lotus. And I love seeing this because you know what? Lee uses this right on Master Chen. Again, it's called the one-man primary lotus on Master Chen. And guess what? Master Chen has been defeated. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. For a master to lose like that to someone like Lee definitely says something about Lee's character, and that's what I love seeing. Now moving on past that, we have a dramatic ending for this episode. Yeah, it's the end for Master Chen. Now, he doesn't get sealed. He's not sealed, but remember, he is a reanimated shinobi, and he just disintegrates. And again, it's definitely a dramatic ending for Master Chen, and that's where the episode ends. As for final thoughts, okay, this was a flashback. I have no final thoughts. This was a filler, so I have no final thoughts. Moving on past that, what's my final rating? 3.5 out of 5. I know maybe I should give this a 3, but I'm feeling a good 3.5 out of 5 because we get to see Lee's progression. I like seeing Lee, not so much as Guy, but Lee progressing as a shinobi. But you know what? These flashbacks are pissing me off like they always do, so I'm really not that excited. But again, seeing Lee progress, and we didn't really get a lot of new information, but you know, seeing a dynamic entry, seeing him use the one-man primary lotus definitely was worth seeing. but it's missing something. I want to see more of an aggressive side. Like, we didn't get to see, Lee drink his alcohol, his sake, and use his drunken, his special technique he uses when he's drunk. Well, he really doesn't have any control when he's drunk, but he's like a drunken master per se, and I love seeing him in that technique, but we didn't get to see that in this episode, which means Lee didn't really go all out. Just food for thought there. But again, final rating, 3.5 out of 5. And that ends it for my walkthrough and review of Naruto Shippuden episode 312. So definitely comment down below, let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down, definitely subscribe, check me on Twitter, and follow me if you like. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and let me know what you think's going to happen in the next episode that's coming out. But again, guys, I got to hit the bricks and I got to go. And before I go, I got to say it, and I always say it, you can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.